The Mercedes W12 is widely regarded as the fastest Formula One car of all time. A time where regulations and the rule books really allowed for maximum potential, the massive amounts of downforce that these cars produced, and of course one of the fastest cars that we'll see in the hybrid turbo combustion era of Formula One, which we are still currently in, before they changed the regulations to these ground effect cars that we have now. W12 was probably the pinnacle of what we'll see in Formula One. The regulations that we have at the moment doesn't just quite allow for this unbelievable level of downforce, and you could see they already started to try and peg the cars back with changes to the front wing to minimize aero and clean up the cars to reduce dirty air. Now, Mugello in 2020 was also probably the fastest race that we saw on the calendar. An absolute incredible display of just what a Formula One car can do when it's fully unleashed on a circuit where you can use all of the downforce. Lewis Hamilton in 2020 set a lap record at Mugello, completing the lap in 1 minute 15.144 seconds. Today I was challenged by a friend to see if I could beat that lap. So, the question is, did I? And I'll talk you through a lap in this unbelievable W12. So here we are at Mugello. We're going to head down towards turn 1. We're building up to just over 200 miles an hour into turn 1. We're doing about 320 kilometers an hour. We brake well past 100 meters down to 4th gear, get the car tucked in, open up the throttle nice and early, all the way over to the right, and get the car in for the apex, carrying as much speed as we can through these first series of corners, maximising the exit, leaning on the aero, throw it into the apex, again flat out through the second part, and some of the fastest corners coming right up. A little lift to get the nose in, and now we're flat out all the way through the middle sector, completely flat as we go up the hill. An unbelievable display of just what downforce these cars had. Braking down to 5th, using a little bit of the sausage curve on the inside to rotate the car, and again firing it out. Into the hairpin, don't be too greedy on the brakes, you don't want to risk a lock up. Car to the inside, nicely on the power, again maximise the exit as we take a really fast run down to the last corner. It's all about leaning on the aero now. Down to 5th gear, we turn the car in and nice and early picking up the throttle, run the car out wide, run to the line, DRS open. But did we beat the lap? Well, I can tell you, we completed the lap in 1 minute 15.105, which is around 40 thousandths of a second faster than Lewis Hamilton completed his lap record in real life. Quite an unbelievable lap. I didn't actually have a setup for Mugello, so I'm running the car on a setup which I used for Silverstone in qualifying. The tracks I feel have very similar characteristics with the high speed, but really maximising the potential of the car, and what a lap. But also, what a car. These cars are unbelievable in terms of the engineering that was created, for this 2020 season, with these cars running as much downforce as they were, the fastest Formula One cars we've ever seen in history. Will we get something this fast again? I sure hope so. I really hope that the regulations, allow for us to go back to, these sorts of speeds, because it's truly remarkable, but time will tell. But I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed this lap of Mugello and a display of just what sheer downforce and the best pinnacle of Formula One looks like. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.